Up next on Lion TV, we have a story on this year's Employee of the Year. Following that, we have a story on the arrest of Prince Andrew for connections to Jeffrey Epstein.
And meet Brooklyn Shaver to see if there's a cool down in this week's forecast. All that and more, Lion TV starts now.
Hey Stacey, hi, welcome back to Lion TV. I'm Harley Simmons.
And I'm Dilla Chase. Now let's get right into these student announcements.
Jostens will be on campus to deliver graduation items on March 12th. If you have not already ordered your cap or gown, please do so as soon as possible. They will be in the lobby of the arena during both lunches that day. Students who are not scheduled to be on campus during that time need to make up plans to be here and pick up your items.
Cheer tryouts for 9th grade and varsity cheer are just around the corner. If you're interested in trying out, please complete the Google form and make plans to attend the mandatory parent-athlete meeting on March 5th in the cafeteria at 5:30 p.m. See Ms. White or Ms. Hollyfield if you have any questions.
First Electric Cooperative is now accepting applications for the 2026 Youth Tour, an all-expense-paid trip to Washington, D.C. You must be a high school junior during the 2025 to 2026 school year, and your parents or guardians must be the First Electric members. The deadline is March 6th. You can see the link in the students' announcements.
In celebration of Kindness Week, Searcy High School is hosting a food drive to support our high school food pantry. Every donation will go directly to students in our building. Some of the needed items are snacks, breakfast items, and meal items. The drive is from February 23rd to the 27th. See Ms. Jenna Means for more information or if you have any questions.
Every year, the school district honors a special employee.
That's right, Harley. Chandler Hopper and Bo Bramlett have a story on why they are deserving of the award.
Kobe, he has been here 5 years. This March, he'll be here 5 years. And he's the district electrician as well as he is the district's assistant facilities director, which he works directly under me. And he takes care of a lot of the district's responsibilities as far as the facilities directors go.
Colby has worked extensively with me in the building of the Family Resource Center. He was instrumental in designing it, figuring out how to use a washer and dryer in a trailer, and it was pretty amazing the work that he did with Raymond, but he led that work.
Colby has shown just a tremendous amount of leadership skills. He's wise beyond his years, and his work ethic is just incredible. You just don't see that anymore in young men, and for him to show that kind of work ethic and leadership skills, it was only fitting to me to recommend him as, to be my assistant facilities director.
He's very dedicated to not only the work that he does, but he's dedicated to the students. He believes the students deserve the best facilities, the best of everything that they can possibly provide in his department. Whether it's maintaining the Family Resource Center or keeping a building clean, he thinks that's the most important in his department, so that the students have what they need so they could be successful.
He is always yes sir, no sir, yes ma'am, no ma'am, no matter who it is, whether it's me or Dr. Hart or one of the custodians. He is the same way day in and day out, no matter where you see him, whether it's here at school or you see him out in public. You can better bet it's going to be yes sir, no sir.
Well, first of all, he's a very kind person. He's got a good heart. He just likes to help others in general. I think outside of work, he's always helping others. He's just that kind of man, and he likes to be a lead. He wants to lead out and head things up and think of ways we can do things differently and better.
I'm proud of him. He worked for me for 3 years as a high school student, and just to see him grow just as a person and as a father and just a great leader, it's going to be really awesome to see him as I, work through my years and retire, to see him just be able to take over and be prepared and, just in every aspect of facilities director.
I just think he's wonderful. I always ask him if I can clone him because I could use a few Colbys around, but yeah, he's just a great guy, well deserving. He'll go far. He'll go far in our district.
It's always important to show appreciation to the people who keep our district running.
Congratulations, Colby Grimm, on being such a hard worker.
Peter Cherre, a co-founder of the controversial whites-only Arkansas community Return to the Land, is facing a lawsuit filed by a Sharp County man who alleges Cherre failed to convey a legal title after collecting thousands of dollars in connection with a property transaction in Ecuador. The lawsuit centers on Fruit Heaven Eco Village, a private community founded in Ecuador in 2016 that is not affiliated with Return to the Land. The complaint alleges Cherre and several related business entities accepted payments for a functional land interests but never completed the legal transfer. Cherre and companies deny the allegations.
President Donald Trump's Board of Peace is set to meet for the first time on Thursday in Washington, an early test of whether one of his foreign policy initiatives can gain board support and advance the shaky ceasefire agreement in the Gaza Strip. Trump's ambitions for the board extend from governing and rebuilding Gaza as a futuristic metropolis to challenging the United Nations Security Council's role in solving conflicts.
Andrew Mountbatten Windsor, the former British prince who was stripped of his royal titles because of his links to convicted sex offender Jeffrey Epstein, was arrested Thursday on suspicion of misconduct in public office. While Andrew was consistently denied any wrongdoing in connection with his friendship with Epstein, concerns about Mountbatten Windsor's links to late sex offender have brought trouble to the royal family for more than a decade.
Hey, have you been enjoying this weather?
Yes, I have, actually. And Brooklyn Shaver is here to give us an update on how the week will look.
Today is cloudy with a high of 60 degrees, rain at 24%, winds at north-northeast at 7 miles per hour, humidity at 40%, and your sun rose at 6:47 a.m. On to tonight. Tonight is cloudy with a low of 39 degrees, rain at 50%, winds at northeast at 8 miles per hour, humidity at 59%, and your sunset at 5:54 p.m. On to the almanac. The last 7 days average is a high of 69, a low of 34. Your monthly average of precipitation is 3.32 inches, and your month to date was 3.34 inches. Onto the 5cast. Saturday is showers with a high of 48, a low of 29, and a 54% chance of rain. Sunday is sunny with a high of 48, a low of 23, and a 1% chance of rain. Monday is sunny with 46 high, 23 low, and a 0% chance of rain. Tuesday is partly cloudy with a high of 52, a low of 38, and a 3% chance of rain. And Wednesday is going to be mostly cloudy with a high of 68, a low of 53, and a 14% chance of rain. Well, it looks like it's going to get cooler, Cersei High, so let's send it back to your news desk.
All this weather talk is making me hungry. Do you know what's for lunch, Harley?
Yes, I do, actually. Today for lunch, we'll be having homestyle meatloaf, classic cheese pizza, chicken and chili crispito, classic American cheeseburger, honey mustard chicken wrap, fresh whole fruit, and milk.
That sounds amazing. Make sure to thank our lunch ladies.
Did you know that the NBA All-Star Weekend took place this last weekend?
I did, and Bo Bramlett has an update on the event for us.
Good morning, Cersei. Hope everybody had an amazing week. Now let's get into some sports. In local news, the Lions wrestling teams had a huge showing at last week's state tournament. The Lady Lions captured their 5th straight championship, capping off an incredible season. Individually, several wrestlers made strong finishes. Aubrey Reynolds, Rylan O'Neal, Avery Smith, and Olivia Sewell each placed 3rd. Valeria Monroe and Elizabeth Bogan finished as state runner-ups, and senior Emerson Pulley closed out her career in a dominant fashion, winning her third state championship. Bella Pinson earned her second straight state title, while Gracie Bailey, McKenna Likert, and TT Whitfield also brought home first place finishes. The boys team also impressed at state. Bid O'Connell placed third, while Jose Altazar Aguilin and Desmond Goodlow each finished second. Cash Coleman won a state championship and named Outstanding Wrestler of the tournament. Head coach Coach Evans was also recognized as Coach of the Year. The women's and men's basketball teams would play 2 more conference games. They would first play Marion, where both teams would go on to lose. The Lions 32-54 and the Lady Lions 27-47. Both teams would not be able to bounce back the following Tuesday, losing to the Valley View Blazers 64-78 and the Lady Lions 52-65. In national sports, Daytona 500 delivered another electrifying finish on Sunday. On the final lap, a multi-car crash unfolded just moments before the checkered flag, allowing Tyler Reddick to surge ahead and take the win. It marked his first Daytona 500 victory and the 9th win of his NASCAR career. Meanwhile, NBA All-Star Weekend brought a new format once again, featuring 2 American teams and 1 world team competing in a round-robin style tournament. Before the game, Victor Wembanyama made it clear he was there to compete, saying he never steps on the court without caring about the result and always plays to win. In the final matchup, the Stars defeated the Stripes 47-21 in what many consider one of the more competitive All-Star games in recent years. However, the same praise was not given to the dunk contest. Fans criticized the event for lack of creativity and no star power, with no perfect 50-point dunks recorded and several missed attempts throughout the night. Many viewers are now calling for changes or even a full replacement of the contest to bring more excitement back to the event. In college basketball, the Arkansas Razorbacks will hit the road to Tuscaloosa to face the Crimson Tide in a highly anticipated conference matchup. Despite leading most of the game, Arkansas will lose their lead, having to hit a clutch 3 to tie the game to send the game to overtime. The game would end after his second overtime, where Alabama would win 115-117. Darius Acuff had an astonishing 49 points, breaking the record for most points scored by an Arkansas freshman and most scored by an Arkansas player in SEC play. Even with the incredible performance, Acuff will go out saying it doesn't matter, the team still lost, showing his true dedication to the team. That's all the sports updates I have for you, Cersei. Now back to you.
Thanks, Bo.
Well, that's all the time we have for you today, Cersei. Don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel at Cersei High Lion TV.
And follow us on X at Lion TV, Instagram at Cersei Lion TV, and Facebook at Cersei High Lion TV. Signing off, I'm Harley Simmons.
And I'm Jayla Chase. Have a good weekend, Cersei.